All right.
Okay.
So for those at home, I'll post this Kahoot for y'all. This is just kind of this is not the Kahoot that I will create. It's just a little bit of a warm up type deal for us.
What questions?
Yeah. 40 question warm up.
Dang. I thought you were
Starbucks, 100%, yes.
I mean, Starbucks was good. Jonathan.
Was. It is.
I mean, it's good. I don't really like it with banana bread.
All right.
Yes.
Salmon. Yeah.
Oh, Western.
Northwestern. Okay. So the reason Starbucks is there as an answer choice is because Northwestern, think Seattle. Where did Starbucks start from? Seattle.
That's just not
Starbucks is Seattle?
Yep.
Starbucks?
The first Starbucks is in Seattle.
Was
Oh,
it
is it the largest one?
No, it's not the largest.
Oh, that's in Chicago.
I'm not sure where the
I
largest
think
one
that's
is.
in Chicago.
But the first one, it's a small coffee shop in Seattle.
Starbucks. Hello.
Hey, Jack.
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry.
Did
And
I
click
click
the wrong button? 'Cause it's not how you spell it.
Oh,
That's wrong.
forgot the E, huh?
Yep. No.
I'm coming for you, Bella.
When you're go Matt Holmes. Oh, Mahomes. Oh no. Oh.
Oh.
No.
Wait.
It was either.
Okay.
Start.
I did.
iPhone or Samsung?
Samsung.
Why would you do that?
Okay, the Hohokam. Because where did the Hohokam live? What
Near
state?
water.
They
What,
were
what state?
The fourth one.
Close. Which
Illinois. I
one?
mean,
Desert. Somewhere in New Jersey. Arizona.
Arizona.
yeah, Arizona.
Yes.
Okay, there are 5 Iroquois tribes that you don't need to know all 5. Just recognize one that's not. That's clearly not.
One that I haven't seen.
Please, God.
Yes, Bella.
I
Okay.
Seriously.
So, what state, what region were the Iroquois tribes located in? What state? Bella.
Mississippi.
No, it's a 2-word state.
Oh.
It's a 2-word state.
South.
West
Yep.
Virginia.
Nope.
North
South
Carolina.
America.
Nope.
Northwest state.
North.
Oh, it's something else.
South Dakota.
Are you kidding? I forgot what I was gonna say.
New York.
What?
That's a word. What?
Okay.
That's
New York. Now, the Iroquois were located in the New York area, northeast New York. Okay. The Cherokee, where were they?
In the, yeah,
Plantation owners wanted their land, so they left this state. Where were they?
in the.
It was the Four Corners or no? Am I thinking something else?
I think it's something else.
Oh my God.
In the, oh yeah.
California.
No. Southeast. What state?
I don't know.
What?
The college football mascot of one of these
Alabama.
universities is the
Oh,
Bulldog.
They're in Florida.
Georgia.
Georgia.
University.
Oh, I
Huh?
see.
You said wannabe university.
The mascot for one of the universities.
Oh, wannabe.
The bulldog.
Yes.
Nah, yeah.
So the Cherokees are not technically entitled to
Iroquois. Right.
You're just like.
I'm gonna take
Jack.
Hey, Sydney, I'm just 85 points away.
Don't worry, I still wait till 50% of the time is gone for me to locate. Hey,
Wait,
this was a quiz question. This was a quiz question.
hold on. Wait, it wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
You know,
Count me
I'm
on.
just gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess.
Oh, I
I
was
don't know what
wrong.
it is. and I'm kidding.
That took me a minute.
This is gonna be long.
Yay.
Wait, you was in Illinois.
No.
Hey, they were,
The biggest earthquake.
Okay.
yeah, no, they were
that's
all over, but
yes.
the question is,
Oh,
asking about, what kind of, what was it called? Jehovah.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you can say it.
What was it?
Yeah.
Ooh,
What?
Dr. Greer,
Yes.
Ben is on his way.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Oh.
What is this?
Hey, Timmy.
Timmy?
Well, there's a charger, or charger. Place you can plug in.
Right there.
You got your charger.
No.
Why don't you have your charger?
Because I didn't think I needed it.
Always bring your charger.
Oh, I actually got it right.
Outlet.
Timmy.
I got a charger.
Yeah.
I had.
Yes, you do.
We're only on question 8.
That's not right, but I think so.
I am smart, I think.
I drink some water.
I don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna guess. I don't know.
Wait.
I got it wrong.
Okay.
It said lightning smart after I waited 10 seconds to answer. That's not right.
That's a try.
That's it.
It was a group of a group
Are
of
you
people.
serious? Wow.
I'm just.
Okay.
Inuit lived in the north.
The Inuit lived, no, yeah, the Inuit lived in the north and built their homes not out of mounds of dirt,
Made us
snow and ice included.
The igloo people.
Are you trying to?
Wait, what?
Are you?
Yeah.
I remember this.
I hope no one chooses Starfleet.
I am.
What if we choose an accident? How am I supposed
Oh, shit, I didn't answer. See, that may happen.
Date.
Come here.
I hate.
Alright, I don't think any
I
answer.
had to hurry up and
Wait, there's
oh.
two. I was just gonna click on that too.
Pick your initials.
Really?
Or pick Illuminati.
The Inuit people.
Did we just
What
answer that
one
fast?
do you like?
We just talked about the Inuit.
I don't know what this is.
So which state?
Huh?
Come on, people, use your common sense.
I don't know. I don't know.
Florida.
I hate it.
Okay. Alaska.
Okay, the Inuit. Igloos. Clubbing baby seals.
Oh! I was in
No, I thought it was a large tribe that went on
I put Arizona.
The Inuit.
Wait, who's
The
Mahomes?
Inuit guys.
Okay,
Mr. Beer.
go Mahomes. Wish I was still.
Okay.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know this.
Everybody should get this one right.
Imagine if they.
Why should you get it wrong?
Correct.
Because we just talked about it.
I
Hey,
don't
what?
remember.
Dr. Drew
Why
was
should you
really
get it wrong?
sad. I'm so scared.
Get you that one.
What if one day, like, we all got together
Yes.
and we knew we were gonna do a Kahoot,
Here,
and we decided just to get all of them
Oh,
wrong,
I just didn't answer.
just for Dr. Drew.
you know,
Like what?
Why did
like,
you?
not,
Not true, not false.
huh?
It's true. I'm just kidding.
False or not true.
I thought you weren't able to do two.
I can do two.
Oh, you can?
Uh-huh.
Oh, if I didn't see you. Thanks.
Thank you.
You already picked.
I don't know, 47 was
Okay.
What? Oh, look at that movie on the board.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
I know it wasn't. Yeah, I know.
I have Achilles. Knew it. Oh, the turn.
Hey, I'm checking out.
10th place. I didn't understand.
Okay, yeah. So it was the Iroquois. Because remember,
I was so
with the
close.
Iroquois, they had that Grand Council, right? Guys,
The Grand Council,
they had the Grand Council, and which gender made up the Grand Council?
the woman.
No.
It's like, wait, no, the men.
The men. But the men, hey guys, over there.
Yes, sir?
Okay. The men on the Grand Council, to be chosen to be on the Grand
The
Council,
clan mothers.
the clan mothers picked them. And who picked the clan mothers?
The mother, the woman.
Clan.
The
The woman.
the women in the clan.
Okay, I'm coming for you, Jack.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? I forgot what
Aztecia.
this is.
Wait, why you what?
What?
Huh?
You just ran back there.
I did.
Aztecia.
So to make sure that everyone's
I'm
paying.
not jacking
Not you saying the word you said.
Okay.
you. You said
So Cusco
I'm not playing.
was the capital of who? So it's
Aztecs.
no.
What?
Cusco,
I have no idea. Ryan?
Okay.
Incan. Cusco, Peru.
Oh, okay.
Cusco's Peru. Choca, I don't know.
Azteca.
We haven't talked about that one.
Aztecia.
Yo, if I get on the leaderboard and I just joined,
After the equals would promote peace from.
shoot, you know, it's kind of hard.
Oh.
Oh,
I am so glad no one chose green.
Aw.
Green said by killing all of their enemies ruthlessly.
That is so
That would not have been peaceful. Okay. Alright, but the Iroquois did promote peace by forming a federation, and so that was a group of tribes that came together. There's also another thing that the Iroquois invented that some schools play, particularly schools in the Northeast.
Recorders?
There's a sport that some schools play, not cricket.
lacrosse?
Lacrosse. Lacrosse is originally a Native American game.
Okay, well, of course we won.
Lacrosse is a game where people have sticks with a little net, and they have the ball, and they have to fling that ball into another net.
And it's like a cup shape with the long stick.
Yep.
Was it the one that was
Are you kidding me?
Oh, heck.
Are you kidding me?
This is not.
I can't
Oh, we have
remember.
Berry.
No.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm getting steady tonight.
Yeah.
So get ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, right
More.
more.
Oh, I got
Jack,
it.
I'm coming for you. No,
It was. They're both. So what do we call societies that are based on that where their leaders are religious leaders? Where it does start with a TH.
Theocracy.
A theocracy.
Oh, here we have this. I need to study.
Bella's coming up. She's only 700 points behind you.
Are you serious?
What?
Are you?
Who is what? I'm gonna kill
Oh,
you.
that's Thomas Jefferson, guys.
No.
No, it's not. I don't trust you.
That's Thomas Jefferson.
What if it actually is not?
Huh?
I guess wrong.
I'm looking.
Oh, 5 seconds. Right.
No,
I
that's
just
a
believe
British
you.
one.
I believe you.
What?
Oh,
wow.
I told y'all who it was.
Can you not say anything else?
Ronnie,
What?
you believe
You just like to sit down
Hey, hey.
and not do anything.
We didn't
Y'all-
make this, so.
Y'all chose not to believe me when I told
Hey,
you.
I
what.
believed you.
Well, that's
Thank you
really
for-
hard, but if we believed you and we all got it wrong.
I just want some cash.
But
What if we believed you and we all got it wrong?
then I would have gotten it wrong too.
I just have a pass.
How do you know
No
we
teachers
didn't
tell us
You
that.
have
But
to
as
think of
long
what
as
you
you
say.
believe them.
So you know, for example, Coach Mac.
Oh yeah, Coach Mac did.
He did that all
I
the
wouldn't
time.
do that.
Which one are yours?
What? I don't know.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Don't pick whatever.
Well, I don't know.
I know.
Because this
I hope-
was.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Eric.
Awesome. Okay. So, because of that, the Ahokum had to do what to grow crops?
The thing where it goes.
No, it starts with an I.
Irrigation system.
Irrigate.
Irrigate.
I just, okay.
Okay.
Well, Star Wars did happen a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, it is. Yeah, no.
Oh, wow.
I hate this.
That's a lot.
Okay.
About artifacts.
That's about people. Anthropology could also, you could argue that that is also a study of ancient people, but anthropology may also study modern people. Because if you have cultural anthropology, that's studying the differences in cultures today. Physical anthropology, you're studying kind of how humans have developed over time.
Oh, you lost your streak.
Huh?
Y'all are jumping.
Yeah. Only horses originated from Europe.
Which country brought horses? When
Spain.
Spain, you're
Spain.
Spain.
Okay. Prior to the Spanish arriving in North America, horses did not exist here.
Texas got a lot.
Do you believe our American history is whitewashed?
What?
To some extent,
I
yes.
think it is.
It depends on, so let me give you an example. When I grew up, and this is something that we're going to be covering here in class. When I grew up, there was this always this idea of Andrew Jackson being a war hero, you know, someone we elevated. But as you study more and more about Jackson, you realize, goodness gracious, was he corrupt. He's responsible for the Trail of Tears. Even after Native Americans, the Cherokee, won their case in front of the Supreme Court, Jackson said, I don't care what the Supreme Court said, I'm still kicking them out. Right? He famously said, Justice Marshall has made his decision, now let him enforce it. So the Cherokee won. They had the legal right to stay in their land in Georgia. But Jackson put things in motion to force them out anyway. Okay? He also, his economic policies also led to a recession during that time, but he was also pretty racist. So, yeah.
Who is that guy?
Huh?
Who's the guy that you were?
Andrew Jackson, he was one of our presidents.
Oh, okay.
He's on our $20 bill.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah. He was the guy who, at the end of the Obama administration, they were already talking about replacing, at first they were talking about replacing Alexander Hamilton on our 10 with someone else. But then the musical Hamilton came out. Everyone started to learn more about Hamilton and what he did. And they were like, no, they love Hamilton,
Oh,
right? Yeah. Oh, Hamilton Hamilton was an abolitionist.
What?
He did not like the practice of slavery. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
But
Musicals on Disney Plus.
yeah.
I'm trying to watch it.
But when that musical came out, then focus shifted, and we're like, okay, well, what about Jackson? Removing Jackson and replacing Jackson with someone like Harriet Tubman. And that plan was put in place at the end of the Obama administration.
Of course, Trump not.
Huh? No, well, when the Trump administration came to power, Jackson is one of Trump's favorite presidents.
Wow.
He
Well,
has
of
said
course he is.
he has said that he loves Jackson a lot.
Yeah,
And so that plan to strike Jackson from the 20 was thrown out.
I feel like if they do replace him, the people wouldn't replace him with the woman, because they would.
Well, possibly. I mean, but that was.
I'm
that
saying
was-
nothing's
yeah.
wrong with that, but like people these days.
No, I don't think. I don't. If it had happened earlier in the Obama administration, I think it could have gotten done within that time, and most people would have been fine. Like when the golden dollar coins came out with Sacagawea on there, people were fine with that. Sacagawea was the guide for Lewis and Clark.
Sacagawea or Sacagawea?
Tomato.
What?
Okay. It's different pronunciations for the same person. Okay. But she was the guide that helped Lewis and Clark map out the rest of the United States. There are some other parts of our history that are a little bit more whitewashed. Like Abraham Lincoln, we think, he's the great emancipator, right?
Or was he like mixed or something?
Well, yeah, in one of the debates leading up to the presidential race, he was actually challenged, and his opposition said that Lincoln he made a radical statement. He said Lincoln wants blacks in America to have all the same rights as whites.
What?
And Lincoln was like, whoa, I do not believe that. So, I mean, he was still, you have to put him in context of the historical time that he lived. And that was still a radical idea for back then. I mean, it's not until the 1950s and 60s that we start fulfilling the promises that the 15th, 14th, and 13th Amendment, 15th and 14th Amendment put in place.
Did you know Beethoven was black?
Who?
Beethoven. Right. He was black. Piano player.
Who?
Beethoven.
Beethoven was not black.
You look it up. Yes, he was.
He was what?
Yes, he was. TikTok says he was.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
Oh, so you do believe the media? Oh.
Sammy was not. Why do I feel like
Or African
I
American.
guess, and I'm probably got it wrong.
Thuringia. What sea is the land bridge? What sea is it now?
Bering Sea.
The Bering Sea.
Oh, there's
Oh, I thought you
an
just
ocean.
It's all barren. Seriously.
Oh, wait.
I didn't click that. What the?
I don't.
It was either one.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I got it wrong. I think I got it wrong.
I
I got it
saw
wrong.
In the
Hey.
Oh.
it. What gold?
Displays of gold. Yes.
I got it.
He was of the African descent.
Well, technically I am too.
Yeah, we.
My 23andMe says I'm 2% Northern African.
What?
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said Stasi for a second. I was like,
That was his thing.
TR.
See, this is
I thought they were already there. Like they're already there.
Well, someone had to build them, right? So the Anasazi, that's another name for the ancient Pueblonians. So they built the.
Oh, Yeah, that was their
Yeah,
modern.
they weren't, the structures were not there prior to them.
Oh.
Someone had to build it.
Oh, man.
Who's Mahomes?
I am.
Oh.
Oh, Comanche. Alright.
Oh.
I don't remember this.
I didn't know.
I forgot about
State.
Frick.
See?
What?
Right.
They were in the plains.
Hey, I got this. I got
never
this.
knew these.
The Comanche were in the plains.
Seriously.
Oh, yep, I know.
I feel like.
No.
No, I got this wrong.
I think I got it wrong. Whatever. Oh.
Don't say whatever.
Either way.
Maize,
What's made?
corn.
Oh my gosh.
Doomsday weapon?
Are you kidding me?
I mean, well,
I don't know.
Stay right here.
Oh,
thank you, Denai, for getting it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Now I'm in.
Stop putting your steps there. Here.
Lego. There. Oh.
I can't click. Okay, there we go. What was I say?
I'll write a whole essay.
Oh,
like,
Hey.
how? I'm gonna do that.
And the tribe that lived there were called the,
Babylonian.
which one?
And
Ancient Babylonians.
yeah. Yeah, let's
Can you
go.
post this in Google Classroom?
I will, but there'll be another one that I create.
Oh, what?
Oh, are you serious?
No, it's reading.
There we go.
I don't think I can catch up.
I think I got it right.
I hope I got it right. Yep, I got it wrong.
Which two?
Yo, it's gotta be triangle, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna.
Nah.
I didn't even get to pick. I was gonna pick that.
Wait,
Yeah.
so they use tents, I mean TP so they can like.
Because they were.
Yeah, they can move around, right? And their job became a lot easier once horses were introduced, because then they could take down their teepees and they didn't have to haul them. They had the horses to help haul them.
The largest? Oh. Oh, I remember this one.
Oh, did I let
There we
your
go.
child
Keep here.
pass?
Hey.
I hate it.
Here. I'm sorry. No, I got the. She clicked so bad. I see it now.
Wait.
Jack.
Who did the farming?
The women.
The women.
When did you get to fit?
Don't fit into the guys.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Bella. It's not. I can
A descendant of the sun god? They had priests? What the?
Sun
The moon, they were talking to the moon and
When did they have priests?
Oh, yes.
Baby, why don't you eat it? Go. Pray.
Which who killed the emperor?
Don't lie.
Who killed the emperor?
I don't remember.
Spanish guy. Last name?
Cortez.
No, that's Aztec.
Glasses do not lie.
Starts with a P.
Pierre.
It sounds like pizza.
Pizarro.
Pasta.
Pizarro.
He got so excited when he said it.
Why though?
I know I got this. It's not pizza.
Oh, 18, not from.
Alabama.
Keyword,
I said
18.
yes.
Oh, come back here. Present day Alaska.
Asia would be as if that originated across the land bridge from.
Yes.
That is true.
They would have crossed from Asia into Alaska.
Named the religious center the Incas.
Why are you walking fast?
I don't know, man.
Oh no.
I remember that.
Yes.
Cousin.
Oh, it's Ligma.
Oh no. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm just gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick you the next time you walk by. That's not
You know, I'm recording this.
Oh,
Oh, see?
that's a different bird.
Ow!
Oh, I. Please, God, no. It was.
Oh, I got it right.
Okay, and how did they farm?
Terraces.
Terraces.
Tesseract. I mean,
Because that was a mountain.
No.
Yeah, this is a question that relates to another question we've had.
what's 9 plus 10? That's what it was.
Quickly.
Yo, I'm in fifth
The
place now.
Mayan and the Aztecs.
And I was not here.
Yeah, but to P's who? He's the god, so it was a religious.
Yeah, me too.
Shells.
Why? Wait, if they lived in.
Shells.
Please God.
They live by the ocean or something?
Oh man.
Because where did the Hohokam live?
Arizona.
Arizona.
I clicked the wrong one, I swear.
And there is no beachfront property in
I was
Arizona.
about to say, I'm like, if they lived in Arizona, how?
Which, does that remind you of a song?
Did he sell
No.
it? Yes.
Beachfront property in Arizona? It's an old country song.
That's a song.
Nice.
Sweet home Alabama.
Nope.
Shoot, no.
What did you do, Bella?
How you get this one?
Bella, yes. Yes.
We talked about this a few questions.
We did. Oh, anything answer.
Oh.
No, I have fourth
Hey,
place. That was great. I'm at 3,000 points behind you.
Hey.
What system? Also, last question, ain't it?
2. Go.
Oh, I can't remember the name.
Oh, I don't know.
Q-tips.
No. It was the. I
Those
can't
are
say it.
addictive.
I can't say it.
They look so good in yours.
It's bad for
They
you.
actually do that.
It had the word
Yeah,
tie
yeah.
in it.
I think so.
It ends up pushing the wax deeper into your ear.
Yeah, I have surgery for my ear to get the ear right out. Oh, I've got anesthesia and everything.
Last question. which state is closest to the region that we talked about.
Oh, did they live in like?
I'm gonna personally.
Bell's like, let me check this not.
I got this wrong.
I don't even know.
Okay, it in Maine.
I got 4.
So, Missouri's too far west, that's near the Mississippi. Mississippi, too far south, near the Mississippi. New Mexico, way too far west.
Okay, look at me, I catched up and came on top.
Cops.
What's that? Oh, what?
I was so close. And it's me.
Nah.
I got one wrong out of 40.
Yeah, get her free.
No, that's 11 off.
How many minutes do we have left of class, Mr. Daly?
20
We have 10 minutes left.
Out of 40, 29 out of 40.
You wanna do one for fun?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Can we do like actually
Can we do a
different
means one?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's do a Disney one.
Yeah, let's do like a.
Let's do old Disney one. Proud Family, bring some,
Okay, out of these 6, let's pick one.